The Heather Host. Longship, drawn in land, placed on a high cradle of honour, torches assemble to celebrate the dead. Within their ark a man of seasoned axe and sword lies cold amid his goods, his chattels, the carcasses of slaughtered dogs and horses. Girl slave, helpless whore to 6 lusty mourners this night, is ritually garroted and stabbed between each rib in turn, placed with the other bled beasts for the dead man's use in mighty Odin's house. Soon the halls of the mansion will echo with the ring of the warrior's feet. When gentle Balder's great ship set sail in speedy flame, a light went out in Asgard. The rainbow trembled. All things mourned, gods wept. Loki alone did not weep. Loki danced. Loki the sly paid homage to an ancient root. Dragon ships, great fleets of dragon ships out of the northern seas, jeweled armbands, cloaks of scarlet, 2-handed axes, killing with frenzied joy, raping with rowdy despair, destroying with flame and blade, breaking the skulls of monks and farmers, dispatched by bribe gold, returning in the new spring for more. Loki smiles, he struts between corpses. The Danes came in the spring, bloodying virgins, dismembering men and babes, roasting deer in the flames of houses. The Swedes sailed in with summer, bright-eyed gods, gentler only in that they did not kill the newborn. In September, Norwegians razed our homes and fields, cut down those who stayed and those who would escape their flailing blades. It's quiet in winter. Quiet's too late for our dead, our progeny. Our children have ceased to cry. The bodies of our sundered women gape silent in December rain. The years reeled by with seasons such as these, and where we revived we were pressed down again, until there was nothing left to us but the land. And then they came for that. Some settled, trading axe for scythe, spear for plough, easing their way into the ways of these lands, singing their songs of old heroic murders. When the Danes returned, they found rivals tending crops and cattle. Grown soft, the settlers were no match for them, and the Danes made a victory feast amid skewered corpses, roaring like beasts at the popping of dead men's bellies in flame, rooting round inside to discover how Norwegians dine the night before a battle. Then these men too took to the land, our land, brought their women, took ours again, bent our ways to theirs, settling, farming, aging, building dynasties of belching, strong-armed oafs. Loki's glee turns elsewhere, an insistent silver sound along the bloody corridors of time. Ah, these old croft houses, what high haunts they are, what dour memorials to memory and myth. This one, they say, stands on the site of Orm the warrior's house. A family of starlings makes its home in the rags of the roof. Hinges scrape on splintered wood like nightmares before dawn. Blank wind eyes gape at the black fields above a floor that would be cold comfort to any man in chilly weather. Swordless Orm was nothing, no farmer he, a simpleton when it came to minding land and cattle, outcasted counsels for his constant growling in his teeth, his endless polishing of never-used weapons, his scorning of the plough. Here Orm might have stood, bewildered by the speedy shivering away of youth, his hair a grey whip in the wind as he gazed across the wide water to where his own land, lost since the passing of the long ships, lay silent in a mist as impenetrable as blindness. They found him at daybreak, washed up on the shore of a land he had never learned to love, buried him beneath an iron cross, forgetting all that hankering after older ways that had sent him howling in an old man's battle crouch to the rocks below the headland on the bleakest night of the year. The centuries clunk by. Orm is forgotten. His beloved axe is now a mere scrap of rusty iron, a shifting mud from today's boots. His shield has been rebuilt to carry logs to the open grate. And while this remnant of a house erodes away in the sharp salt wind, Orm's sword stands silent watch at the chimney breast, cold to the touch of guests who are not its master. On certain nights, it said, Odin himself walks here, in slouch hat and eye patch and cloak, visiting the sites of old gallows trees and slaughter fields, the skulls of innocents his only company, looking for gods of his own to turn to.